All right, let's go. I got that autumn heat here for you. Fall fragrances that are fire. We'll start out with this Mith Mystery. This was a hype beast for a while. I heard a lot of talk about this. I don't hear as much about it now, but a while back, everybody was talking about this, in the Facebook groups at least. It's like a less smoky of Venice with a berry note added and a little bit of a BR540. Maybe like 10-20% BR540, enough to give it a nice twist to the DNA. And I see why this was a hype beast, man. It's really good. The quality here is really good. Mith is a fragrance house out of, I think it's Bangkok, Thailand. It's definitely Thailand. They hired the same perfumer to come up with this that did a Venice, so I would say he would know how to do that. There's really nice vanilla and oak moss at the base of this. Super compliment magnet, really versatile. Really any occasion, any season you could wear this. I could wear this in like the cold depths of winter when it's freezing cold out. Maybe spray a little more and I can wear it in a high heat, which I've already been wearing it in a high heat and it works great. So you love this. This is a great fragrance. Next up is this Guerlain Heritage. It's a woody, spicy fragrance. It's an elegant, refined, mature gentleman type of fragrance. Bit of a barbershop type fragrance, mainly because of the lavender note. Some really nice patchouliness too as it dries down. It's really warm and spicy. It gets a bit powdery too as it dries down. Just a nice touch of powder in it. And there's some nice florals in it to round it out. I don't really get great performance or silage on this. It doesn't push off really hard, but it's good enough for me. I get about 5 to 7 hours, depending on how heavy I spray it. Great for any occasion too in the fall. You can pretty much wear this anywhere, but it'd be really good in the office. Perfect office scent. You're going to command respect wearing this. It's a Fruits of Aoud. It's inspired by Fruits of Aoud. I actually got a 2 milliliter of the original. It's discontinued, very expensive, hard to get. But I did several side-by-side comparisons, and I decided this Duo version is close enough for me. There is a quality difference. The original does smell a little bit better, but this gets me in the ballpark. I'm really happy with this for the price point. It doesn't smell cheap at all. It's just not quite as good as the Erosia, but for the price difference, I'm pretty happy with this one. All right, the original to this is a masterpiece perfumery to me. There's this really jammy, dirty fruits in it. There's a slightly animalic oud and a smooth leather note in this. It's really nice. It's got a lot of notes with it or whatever, just like all these roses, especially the high ends. There's a lot going on. This Duo is about 80, maybe 85% close, probably closer to 80% close. And it doesn't smell cheap. It's blended nicely. Like I said, it's not as nice as the original. The quality ingredients isn't quite there, but it still smells really nice and I really like it. I think it's great in the fall time. You probably wear this in the winter. I could probably even wear it in the spring, but fall is the perfect time for me, especially if you're dressed up and going out. Pretty unisex, good performance on this and the original. The original even more so than this. But yeah, great fragrance. Really just a classy, gent profile. You're just going to smell put together, classy, and nobody else is really going to be smelling like you with this. So yeah, really good perfumery here by Roge on the original, and Duo did a good job on this one. Got this golden myrrh from, I won't butcher the name of this house, but it's up here on the screen. Gives you a heavy dose of amber. It's an amber fragrance all throughout the fragrance life. Really nice amber too. And the myrrh in the name is just soft and blended nicely. It's not a whole lot of myrrh. It just kind of sits in there nicely. It's blended really good. It dries down with lots of woods, a lot of spices in this from beginning to end to kind of round it out. This one kind of sits close to the skin. It doesn't project off the skin really loud. Longevity is pretty decent though. It goes for a good 6 to 8 hours, depending on how heavy you spray it. More on clothes, but it just doesn't push off the skin. It's more like a seductive date night, pull you in type of fragrance. Really classy, nice perfumery here. I really like this one. I need to try more from this house. All right, I got this big 200 milliliter jug of 1 Million Lucky here. I had all the 1 Million line, even the discontinued woods, and sold most of them off. This one's still here. I don't know how much longer it's going to make it. Kind of moving on from this style of a fragrance here, but this one still smells good. That's why I haven't moved on from it yet. It's just a fun, youthful fall fragrance. It's got this tart green plum accord in it, centered around like a toasted hazelnut accord. Of course, it has that amber woods that like 90% of these designer fragrances use nowadays. Still has that bubblegum sweetness, the original, a little bit of that in it to kind of tie it to the original DNA. Some light florals and citrus to kind of round it out. Really nice, playful, versatile fall scent. Really going to work for any occasion. Dressed up, dressed down, it'll work. Yeah, this is a nice one, and I like the whole 1 Million line. I just really don't like smelling like this sweet and stuff anymore, but this is still a really nice fragrance here. I got this 10 milliliter of Trace Oros from Day 3 Fragrances. I don't really like gourmand fragrances that much, but this one is nice. I like this, and the concept of this one is to smell like a dessert from the Dominican Republic. You get a bright, juicy pineapple orange note for about 5 minutes. Then all throughout the fragrance life, you get a plantain and cinnamon accord. Really nice too. It's got a sweet amber honey tone to it too, especially as it dries down. Really gives me fall vibes. The plantain note is very interesting. I really like where he came up with that note concept at. Not sure how he made that accord, but it does actually smell like a plantain, which is kind of like a cousin to the banana. If you've been like into the Caribbean, I've been on a bunch of vacations and trips in the Caribbean. There's always plantains served there, and really like plantains. This is unisex with good performance. Yeah, this is outstanding perfumery here. He really came up with a good concept here, something a little bit different. This is a little bit different than your typical gourmand fragrances, and kind of tells a little bit of a story here. Nice perfumery. I like this one. This is a gourmand I could wear. I love the whole signature line from Zaharoff, but this signature Noir might be my favorite flanker of that line. I took the original DNA and kind of toned down the herbaceous elements of it and amped up the woods. It smells a little more youthful and modern than the original, but I love the original, but I prefer this version, I think, just slightly. Not redundant to have both to me. A super classy, distinguished gentleman type of fragrance, like a sort of a woody fougere scent profile. Perfect for any season. Really great in the fall, though. I really like this in the fall. You definitely come up as like a real confident, well put together, dapper gentleman when you're wearing this. I feel really confident when I'm wearing this scent profile, and pretty mass appealing, and I get a lot of compliments when I wear this. So really nice fragrance here. I really like the whole house of Zaharoff, and I really like how George is out there and approachable. I mean, it's easy to talk to him. He'll respond to emails and stuff. So yeah, great fragrance house, great perfumery here, and yeah, hats off to George. All right, we got to have a Pineward in this list. So we got Pineward Akero. A really juicy, sweet, photorealistic green apple fragrance. That's what's going on here. It's got some woody resinous benzoins in it to kind of darken it up a little bit. All right, the main thing you're getting here is a pretty linear green apple fragrance. Really good performance on this. Unisex to me. This puts me in the feel of like I'm in an apple orchard filled with Granny Smith apples everywhere. Maybe I'm picking one fresh off the tree and drinking apple cider too. Just a nice autumn vibe fragrance. Well done. All right, I got a 5 milliliter of this Boadicea, the Victorious Bodacious. This one is one that's not priced too crazy. Some of these Boadicea, the Victorious fragrances aren't too bad. This one's one that's not too bad, and you can definitely pick it up well under $200. In the group, you can maybe get it for like $150 in the Facebook groups, but really nice blend of florals, boozy cognac, cherry. There's some heliotrope in this, almond, musk, and tobacco. Some spices in this to kind of round it out. It's got a bit of that Tom Ford Lost Cherry vibe to it, but I prefer this over that one. Once again, they've leveled up that scent DNA. They're good at that. In the final dry down, you get some vanilla. I'd say this is pretty unisex, but leans masculine. Well blended, nice scent profile here. I'm not really into these kind of fragrances, these Lost Cherry type of slightly gourmand fragrances. But man, if you like those kind of fragrances, you're probably gonna love this one, man. This would definitely be one you should consider sampling. I got this Dua, A Night in Qatar. It's inspired by Qatar from Roja Dove. I haven't smelled the original on this, so I'm not sure how close this is, but I do know I really like this fragrance. It's got a ton of notes, but the main ones I get are like peach, there's a cotton candy accord, there's pear, there's like a woody oud. It's not an animalic oud at all to me. There's hardly any animalics in this. It's more like a woody oud. Saffron, labdanum, and musk. This one definitely leans a little bit masculine to me. Not really too masculine, but just slightly. Good performance. I'm gonna guess the real deal is just fantastic. It's a dressed up, night out type of fragrance. Definitely nobody smelling like you. Pretty mature smelling, because there's so much complexity to this. Be great in the fall if you're going out on the town, man. This would be great. And that's it, man. If you made it this far, appreciate you staying to the end.
Vitamin popper, bottles on the dresser, Vincent stay flexing. You can call him the professor. Got a notes in his pocket, musk in his veins, citrus on the wrist, woody notes go insane. Naturally punches, Amber got the kick, mixing it like a DJ turntables, wiki wit. Photo explosion, Vince in the whip, pull a rabbit out the hat, playing magic with these tricks. Vincent makes sense. What's the aroma? Vanilla.